So it was really like a fun kind of experience because you became a student leader and still got some work experience. My name is Aneesha and I currently work now at Child Guidance Resource Center as a mobile therapist for children with behavioral issues. Currently we have children who are either on the autistic spectrum or who have mental health axis 1 diagnosis, so it can range from disruptive behavior disorder, conduct disorders, OCD, those kind of things. That's kind of like the primary focus of the clients that I currently serve. Well, I went to undergraduate at Tuskegee University and studied psychology, and I did an internship there in applied behavior analysis, which is a therapy model used a lot for children with intellectual disabilities, and kind of got really intrigued. So when I was applying, I came back home, and when I was applying to grad school, I just started looking at different programs, and I knew I wanted to work in the schools, but I wanted to do it from a mental health component. So I actually went to the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine for school psychology. Well, half of the life I grew up in Mount Airy, and then we moved to Frankfurt. But I always was kind of a Frankfurt girl because my mom grew up in Frankfurt, and we would constantly come back. Like my daycare was in Frankfurt, all my aunties and cousins and everything was in Frankfurt. So even when we lived in Mount Airy, it felt like we lived in Frankfurt. And I currently now live in Tacony, which is like 5 minutes away from Frankfurt. So Northeast Philly, pretty much all of my life. Proud Frankfurt pioneer. I went to Frankfurt High School. Senior year, I worked in the Student Success Center. It was actually, we got a Student Success Center the end of my junior year. So senior year was kind of like the first full year that it was like up running and kind of fully implemented. And I was a little bit familiar with Philadelphia Youth Network because I actually did SCEP, which was like the Summer Career Exploration Program, which was under the Work Ready thing. So it was just kind of like a step up kind of, so it was cool. I worked at Frankfurt Group Ministry, which was a nonprofit in the Frankfurt section of Philadelphia, and they had Beacon Center, so I was like a receptionist / secretary there for a summer, and then the next summer they brought me back and I was actually the program assistant for their nonprofit for the running the entire SCEP program. So I did like the contracts, and I went to like the jobs with the kids and just made sure they were showing up and kind of talked to the employers and, you know, talk people into giving high school children a chance to work in their different agencies and firms. And yeah, it was really an exciting experience. I think it just kind of gave me a passion to help, like to give back in terms of realizing that like there are a lot of programs out here in Philadelphia for the youth, but I wasn't really aware of them until somebody brought them to my attention, and I probably wouldn't have accessed them if somebody wasn't just sitting there like, you would be really good at this, you would be really good at this. Because I know like when I was in high school, yeah, I needed a summer job, you know, for money, but it was always just like, you know, you could get hired quick at like the Target, the Walmart, the movie theaters. You would never think, oh, I can go in a law firm and they'd be willing to hire me, or I can go into a doctor's office, or even a nonprofit or organization, and they would really take a chance and really give me responsibilities. My ultimate career goal is I actually want to open up a school. So I would love to open up a school with the focus to do mental health and education at the same time.